Hi everyone, this is Clarity. It's just so hip coming at you today, Hump Day Wednesday. Gonna be doing videos along with my artistic post Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So today's artistic post is gonna be called "Closure Means Closure." This is going to be my second post from my work in progress, Clarity's Just So Hip. It's a book I've been working on of self-improvement, personal development, inspirational, motivational entries that are for daily reading. And so I decided, if you looked at my last post, talking about letting go and moving on, I was talking about how you have to let go and begin again, and that was also taken from Clarity's Just So Hip. So this one, Closure Means Closure, is a second excerpt from my book Clarity's Just So Hip, and I wanted to talk about that today. The post is going to go up today along with this talk. And basically, it's about when you have to move on, and you have to move on, and you have to have some type of closure. And sometimes it's difficult to have closure the way you might want to have it, or because some situations you have to just move on, whether you like it or not. And so this post is talking about looking at the situation and knowing that what is important is for you to do what is right for you. And I talk about this closure means closure and letting go and beginning again, because as over the last 3 years, when I was dealing with my health issue, which started in 2016. This book was written during that time. I had to figure out how I was going to move forward in my new life. And so this book, Clarity's Just So Hip, was written during that time. Every day when I was feeling so terrible, I would write an inspirational piece to just keep me moving. And so Closure Means Closure is about how my illness forced me to reassess and look at things from a different perspective, and look closely at the things that I didn't need in my life anymore, the people, situations, places, whatever. And sometimes it's very hard to let go. It's very hard to move on and really live in the reality that your life is changing, that things are changing, things will never be the same, you'll never pass that way again. But you have to, because it's the only way that you can move into new you. So closure allows you to move forward and to move into a new phase. And sometimes, as I said before, it might not be easy to do, because sometimes if you have to have closure with a person, you might build up all these scenarios in your head of how you want to have that closure, and then when you confront or you face that person, they might not see it the way you see it, but you know that relationship isn't going to work anymore, so you still have to do it. Sometimes you have to close the door even though it doesn't feel like you're ready to close it, but it is important that you do, because it's the only way that you can begin the next phase. So sometimes closure doesn't give you total satisfaction, but it is absolutely necessary if you want to grow and develop and flourish. And so you need to do it because it is necessary. What I found out during these phases, because sometimes you have to go through many different phases, and you have to close many doors, because your life is not just linear. You know, there are many aspects of your life, and there are many situations that you might have to close out and let go. And sometimes even though when it's difficult and you're going through it, you know that it's the best thing for you to do, so you just do it. So during those times, you need to take it slow and close out the situation and keep walking forward into your new life. Embrace the choice that you have made and just keep booking. This is what I had to do in the last 3 years, and especially this year when I took my self-care vacay. This was one of the reasons that I let go and decided not to post for a while, because of situations was happening in my life that I needed to fix. And as I said in my video, the last video, Let Go and Begin Again, I came into 2019 feeling that this was going to be the year I was going to make a lot of breakthroughs. I was going to finally sit down and publish my 2 books and all these wonderful things that I always wanted to do. But then life intruded, as it usually does, and I had to go off and shut down everything and fix those situations so that I could reset. So now I'm in the reset mode, and I finally decided I couldn't work on my book the way how I wanted to. I'm not sure if I'll be able to publish it this year, but I can find a new way of presenting these pieces to the public. And this is why I decided to create these pieces with my art and do excerpts of the piece by superimposing them onto the art and creating videos, short pieces like Closure Means Closure, Let Go, Begin and Begin Again. This is an example of what I'm doing, and then I'll talk a little bit more about the piece in a video like this one. And basically that's what I'm going to do. So every Monday, Wednesday and Friday I will try to have a post like that done. We'll see how it works. So nice talking to you. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy Closure Means Closure. And if you have a situation in your life that you have to let go, just do it. Know that it might not feel satisfactory or to your satisfaction at the moment, but if it is something that needs to be done, you need to do it in your own time, however you do it. But if you need to close a situation that's not working for you, the best thing is to move forward and get it over with. Thank you for listening, and I'm going to end with a quote from Helen Keller. It says, "Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, vision cleared, ambition inspired, and success achieved." By Helen Keller. Thank you. This is Clarity's Just So Hip. Have a wonderful hump day, and I'll see you on Friday. Check out Closure Means Closure today in my next post. Thank you. Peace and one love. Namaste.